Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And we got a bunch of quests to do. We're here in Camp McCarran. We have a lot of tasks to do here. Let's see. I think I haven't fully explored this area yet. Maybe we could, yeah, we'll explore the rest a little bit more later. Let's go to Vault 22. The researcher here has sent me to Vault 22 to find Keeley, another researcher. And I've been there before. Where is it? Vault 22, that's it. Okay, so this is the vault we found that has all this overgrowth on the outside, and I think we encountered giant mantis. So, what awaits us? What kind of experiment were they doing here? Warning, system integrity compromised, unauthorized login, blah blah blah. Vault 22 Expedition, Entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keeley out. Entry 2. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Well, thank you. That is very, very helpful. Oh, is that a magazine I see? Programmer's Digest. Looks like they found a way to grow plants underground without sunlight. Elevators, stairs. Elevators, it does not seem to be working. You could probably pump open the nearby panel and tinker with it to get the elevator working. Repair it. The elevator opens without a hitch button to correspond to different levels. Leave the elevator alone. We're taking the stairs. I want to fully explore the vault. Recycling. We're in the labs. Yeah, we got flora. Vault 22 Interlab Network Atmospheric Effects Subsystem. Warning, system diagnostics show that memory has been corrupted. Retrieving corrupted files only. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look back at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on this. Back me up on it this time too. Uh-oh. We got noise complaints. Could just be mole rats. But we know it isn't. We know there's something sinister going on here. Nothing I can interact with yet. we got UV light. Warning, system security has been compromised. Expedition Entry 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with a concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. It's strange, but some section of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systematic pressure have been bypassed. Entry 5. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now, and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few... I want to read that. But I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to the experienced mercs. Okay. Yeah, the insects aren't really a problem. So whatever was regulating the oxygen levels, that's been bypassed. Check inventory. Current inventory for storage room 2, 14 nitrogen canisters, pressure valves, dispersal nozzles, cartridge filters, FRP piping. That's the storage room. There's a hole in the wall. We're not getting in there. Okay. Came from the stairs, we went to the lab. Elevator there, stairs. Oh, okay. This way. Food production. Elevator. Stairs. Whoa.
All clear.
Spore carrier. Can't really get a good look at him. Possibly a mutated vault dweller. Vault 22 Inner Lab Network, Water Purification Subsystem. Warning, system diagnostics shows that memory has been corrupted. Retrieving uncorrupted files only. Expedition Entry 6. I finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that lived here. They appear to be overgrown with some sort of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. Oh, this person is a ghoul. Entry 7. This level appears to be where they perform most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research is done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned. Requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation takes place. Help. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. Requires a key. Warning, until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times. By order of Administrator Bailey, see him for further details. Let's open it up. Denied. I gotta find a key card or something. Well, they go down quick. That's good. Food additive. Status report 9228. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivar GN188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he's in fact sick. Status report 9253. On a lark, the guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance of one of their specimens secretes to extract insects. Tests show that the substance has mood-altering effects on smaller animals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Status report 9312. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. It's been known to happen. Oh. Spore Carrier Brute. Yeah, those were definitely human. Am I over-leveled for this part? Feels like it might be. I can hear him out there. I gotta find a key card. Let's keep going down. Back. How did I miss that? Common areas. This is where that guy and his wife and daughter were holding up in. Can't remember the name because I'm terrible with names. He might have a key card. Something is blowing up over there. I can hear noises. Nothing. Watching a movie? Overseer's office. Might be something in here. Unlock crew quarters. Crew quarters door unlocked. Unlock cavern access. Error override engaged at door site. Unlock data backup. Data backup door unlocked. Okay, so I can't unlock cave access from here. Cave fungus. It's a food, apparently. We got a jukebox. Is it working? Hey, the jukebox still works. Expedition entry 8. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this was where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested some of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm gonna see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. Entry 9. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Am I safe? I don't have any kind of protection. Fresh apple. Yeah. So I opened 2 doors, crew quarters and what, data access? Utility.
All mine. All right. It's over.
Maintenance help system. Ticket 1, strange noises. Problem, noises and vents. Sent a team to inspect. Result, source of problem not detected. Ticket 2, gas leak. Problem, reports of possible gas leak. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory problems. Action, complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Result, discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out filters just in case. They're pumping this, pumping these spores all throughout the vault. All right, microfusion cells. Now I can't walk. Okay, I can't really do anything in here. Let's see. Case 162. Patient Peters Harrison. Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Case 164, group patients Mitchell, Pam, Cordella, Michael, Horton, Samwise, Fujimoto, Naoki, Derrida, Kenneth. Update. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They're remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands. Case 162 update. Patient Peters. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body's actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Case 173, group Bailey Elizabeth, Bailey Marcia, Garfield Hayes, and many others. Update. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. I think it's too late. Too late for segregation. Case 162 update. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists, on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. Case 162 update. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. 1 minute I was closing up for the day, and the next, Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal him inside until the security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing, then we're all screwed. Quarters, okay. Get him, Boone. I think this is one door that I unlocked at the Overseer's terminal. Ah, crap, my hunger level increased. That means that my strength has decreased. I gotta eat. What should we eat? Fresh apple? Snack cakes? Have a drink of water. There we go. We're good. Teddy bear. Ah, Vault 22 cave door key card. There's the key card. Vault 22 jumpsuit. I'll take it.
It's over.
Pre-war book. This guy's bed is covered in mushrooms. Okay, that's it up here? Yeah, okay. Alright, we need to go back up. Elevator, stairs.
Contact.
Yeah, it's as far down as we can go. 5th level pest control. Let's go down there. We can't get there through the stairs.
All mine. Eat this.
All 22 common areas. Stairs going up should be blocked. Food production. Oh, that goes into the cave? Let's see. Species 1, pest control subsystem. Species BE908, a distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap. Species BE908 seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. Species 2, Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are ferocious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. Species 3, Bovaria mordicana, an entopathogenic fungus. Mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill the prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. Well, it looks like it found a way to infect humans. Food production. You guys okay down here? I think that's the other locked door I came by earlier. I can't open it from this side. I think it has to be opened from the terminal with the key card, but maybe we took another route. Oxygen recycling. Oh, okay. This is the... Yeah, that's the barred door we came by earlier. Giant hole in the wall. Nothing in there. Dead end. Mantis utheca. Mantis egg. Dead end. Take a look at the map here. Alright, well the quest marker wants me to go back to pest control. We'll follow the quest marker.
Take him out.
What do you see, Boone?
Can't run from me.
There he is. Spore carrier savage. There's the Venus flytrap. That's a big one. Let's try over here first. This place is pretty empty, not a lot of junk on the shelves.
All mine.
Okay, let's go around. Go around the filing cabinets. Lock door hard. There we go, we found something. Vault-Tec data, backup system, download research data. Current data integrity 31%. Return to Dr. Hildern at Camp McCarran. That's it. That's the data we wanted. Is there anything else in here? It's a one-way trip. Oh, this is where they put the spore plants. Ow.
Take him out.
So whatever spore they were using to as pest control must have mutated to be able to infect humans. Oh, there's someone alive down here. Kind of. Is that, Dr. What's-Her-Face? Keeley.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yep. Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
Oh, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'll be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Okay. So we're not quite done here, I guess. Where'd you go? There we go. I think I found the way out. There she is.
What's this? Did you do these repairs?
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Thank you.
Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Second level oxygen recycling. What's your plan, lady? Alright, where are you hanging out at? There she is.
Morning.
Morning.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
What do we do? How can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced.
Great.
I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Good. Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
Okay, how exactly should I ignite the gas?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
Sounds dangerous. I'll do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Where are you gonna be? You going home? Okay, 5th level, she said. Let's see. So we gotta light the gas and then get the hell out of here. Let's see. Oh, God. Yeah, I think that's it. We just light this up. There's gas there for sure. What, does plasma work? It works. Alright, let's just hang back here. Moon has died. How am I gonna... Can I close this door? No. Okay. Everybody, get in here. Do I have a grenade? I can use C4.
Careful with that.
Get in here. I think it's on a timer. Dynamite, here we go. Boone, you might want to get further in there. Oh my god, that worked. We've sanitized the level. Let's get back to the entrance. Oh, is Keeley still on the second level? Where's she hanging out at? Yeah, she's still here. There she is.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem.
Awesome.
Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
Oh. Well, I've already got the research. What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Nope. I am ignorant. So she wants me to destroy the files, the research files. Actually, I copied the files. Hildern sent me here to get them.
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Ah, I have a speech check. Science 70. Deleting those files makes it more likely that this will happen again.
How do you figure that?
Science isn't just about success. Failures are just as important to learn from.
I suppose the data here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow.
Exactly. Without that knowledge, something similar is bound to occur.
All right. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon. You make a good point. But I still honestly hope you know what you're doing.
I've don't.
Unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Absolutely. Alright, she's just gonna hang out here. Oh, look at those grenades. I'll leave them there. I can't carry anything more. I'm overburdened. Alright, we just walk out? Okay. Let's get back to the good doctor. Deliver him this research. I think I can trust him. I don't think he seems to know what he's doing. He's no buffoon. He's not going to create some deadly spore that wipes out mankind. Here they are.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his
Good.
face so red and twitchy.
He could use a good reaming.
Safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
I have questions.
Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything else about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Good point. How old is Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keely and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
What do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
You can say it. He's an ass. He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So, Dr. Hildern takes credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
I hear the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
Okay, I haven't met Contreras, I think.
Right. Stay safe.
Not yet. And we leveled up. Medicine. Speech. Lockpick.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keely. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
I brought the data from Vault 22.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, the vault was just as dangerous as Williams thought.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery.
He wants his promotion.
You've more than done your part.
Careful with that data. You didn't see those plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
I've doomed humanity. There's gonna be another apocalypse. A spore apocalypse. Last of Us style. Alright, well, that's gonna do it this episode. We explored Vault 22. And everyone there was turned into plant people. So, sucks for them. We got the research back to Dr. Hildern. He seems happy. He's gonna get his promotion. And that's all that matters. So, yeah, we'll keep helping out the NCR here. We got more quests to do. And we'll get into that next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.